Hello everyone, I am here at the Saban Theater again with my buddy here, Geoff.
How are you?
How are you doing?
Good to see you, man. You alright?
Good to see you too, good. So, what are you playing tonight with Asia?
We're doing a whole kind of historical set, so there's like music from all the various generations of since 1982. So we're touching on the first three albums and then the last four that we've done, since we got back together as a reunion and since 2006. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be, a couple of tracks from every album.
What about Gravitas, the new album? What people can expect from the new album? Any change or same direction?
Well, obviously we've got, Steve left a couple of years ago now, so we've had Sam playing with us since. I mean, we've not done a lot of touring, but we got the opportunity to put the album together towards the end of last year, and it's really, it's a much more sort of rocky approach. I think Sam's style is a lot more sort of straight ahead rocky than Steve, but it's another chapter in Asia's history, and it shows that we've got, we're still doing it, and we still enjoy doing it, and we're still making good music.
Okay, and what happened with Steve? I mean, in Wikipedia it's funny because he said he retired from the band. I don't understand why he's retiring from the band.
Well, I think he retired from the band because he felt that he was doing a lot of, obviously he's working flat out with Yes as well, and he wanted to concentrate, I think, more on his solo career and his trio that he has in the UK. So he's kind of got a lot of things that he was doing himself that he wanted to get underway, and I think that being in two bands for him was probably a bit too much.
I review Icon that you play with John. How do you decide what songs go to Asia, what songs go with Icon, what songs were what we?
Well, to be honest, we've not done a whole lot of Icon for a while, for a few years. So the last few years we've been concentrating on the Asia albums. So there hasn't really been that division to make at that point, but certainly think that we've not given up on Icon. I think it's something that we might look at in the next year or the year after. It's something that it's very much it's more of a personal kind of songwriting thing for me and John. More Vehicle, more personal. I think with Asia it's much more of it's more of a band kind of song idea, whereas Icon is much more just me and John.
When you're playing live with all the keyboards you have around, how do you concentrate? How do you do? What is in your mind when you are playing and thinking about the song? Probably you are starting flying, thinking other stuff.
Yeah, I think it is something that comes naturally. I mean, it's just like, a drummer's got a lot of, when a drummer's playing, he's got a lot of things he's got to remember. He's got feet going and stuff like that. So I kind of, I've got to use my mind to know what's coming next, and you just kind of get into a rhythm of doing it, and I've get myself into a rhythm of doing it, so I kind of know where I'm going to go next, But
do you get lost sometimes, even though you're a pro, and it's a funny question, but do you get lost, or you like and you fix it?
Very, very occasionally you get sort of overload, but for the most part, as I say, you get into the rhythm of it, and it becomes like almost second nature. So I know automatically where I'm going to go next. But it's not something that I think that anybody can do naturally, because it does require kind of a thought process, So there's a lot of mental energy goes into playing when I play live, because I've got all those things I've got to think about. Is that the right sound? Have we got the right keyboard? Is it the right register? That kind of thing.
Any plans to do something with Trevor?
Well, I think that's something that's always going to be there. I think that, we do talk from time to time, and, we never sort of fell out. So we've always had a good, when we do get together, we always have a good talk about the old times, and maybe we will do something in the future. But
right now you're with Asia, right?
Well, no, I mean, we have to see what what happens. But as I say, that door's always open, and I think Trevor's he's keen to do something at some point.
Anything else you want to say to your fans? Planning to play outside America?
In playing what, sorry?
To play outside, overseas, in South America, Europe?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, it's something that we've been to South America quite a few times, and it's a nice, always enjoyable time there. So I hope, we're going to carry on working, carry on touring, and, for as long as we can.
Okay, but there's any plan specific or not? So
No, not that I know of at the moment, but I mean, I'm sure that, they come together quite quickly, particularly for South America. The plans that are not so far down the line, so we may well go there next year, I hope so.
Okay, yeah, every time that I cross fans,
Yeah.
they always ask me, hey, ask them if they're going to play in our country, so I got to do it.
Well, one day, I mean, I'm sure that if it's not next year, it'll be the year after, so stay with us and keep following us.
Okay, thank you for the interview.
Okay, thank you. All right, good to see you again, man. Good night.